He told detectives he didn't mean to hurt anybody and that he only gunned down a Rio Rancho police officer because he was scared. But a judge ruled today that the jury won't hear any of that when accused cop killer Andrew Romero goes on trial. Here's News 13's Alex Goldsmith.
Well, Kim, the defense argued that once Romero told detectives he didn't want to talk to them, the interview should have stopped right then and there. The judge agreed.
Courts are called upon to make rulings that are sometimes very unpopular, but rulings that are consistent with the law.
With accused cop killer Andrew Romero and Rio Rancho officer Greg Nigel Benner's widow looking on, Judge George Eichwald was asked to make a big decision. Romero is accused of opening fire on Officer Benner during a traffic stop last May. After catching him, investigators conducted a lengthy interrogation, and initially Romero told detectives he didn't want to talk.
He invoked his right to remain silent, and questioning should have stopped.
The state police officer who questioned him had a different view.
He didn't tell me that he wanted to stop answering my questions and speak to an attorney. He didn't tell me any of that.
And prosecutors say Romero, a career criminal, knew what he was doing.
He knows his rights. He knows the consequences of speaking. He knows that it's in his best interest to remain silent. And yet he continues to talk.
And Romero says some damning things, asking whether Officer Benner survived and saying, quote, "I didn't want to shoot nobody. I just wanted to be left alone." But the jury won't hear any of that.
I think it's pretty clear that Mr. Romero invoked his right to remain silent under the Fifth Amendment.
Because of that, most of the interrogation was tossed out, a decision the defense applauded.
We don't live in a system that just because you're charged with something bad means that we bend the laws to contort to the state's theory.
The prosecution still believes it has a very strong case. Romero's then-girlfriend, Tabitha Littles, who police say was there at the time of the murder, is expected to testify, and the judge has already ruled that much of Romero's criminal past is fair game. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Now, Romero was wanted for armed robbery at the time of Officer Benner's murder. His trial is set for next month. New Mexico